Hi guys, it's Ronnie here again. So for this episode, I'm going to share with you a little bit something that's more personal to me, that is fear. So for myself, right, even before joining the insurance and real estate industry, I have always been a very fearful person. Ask my friends, ask my colleagues, I fear everything, really everything. So I think joining into the self-employed industry, be it real estate or insurance, is not something that is very easy to do. When you don't actually get a basic pay, you have no security. So a lot of people when actually joining the industry, they have two types of fears. One is actually the fear of rejection by clients, and of course, the second one will be the fear of social stigma, right? How your friends and family will view you, whether you can actually do well in the industry. If not, are you afraid of being laughed upon? Are you afraid of failing in the industry? So today I'm going to share a little bit more about my personal experience with fear, and I hope you are able to benefit from this. Okay, so just to share a little bit about my background with you guys. I started working in the year of 2012. So from 2012 all the way till 2016, I was actually working a full-time corporate job. And believe it or not, right, I hated my job very badly. I was actually asked to leave, not once but twice from my job. So this is how much I struggled with working in a corporate background. Yeah, but that actually gave me a wake-up call to eventually overcome my fear to join the self-employed industry. So personally, I have always been a people person. I like to be around people and I like to actually talk to people, right? But of course, because of my speech impediment and my hearing issues, I have never managed to overcome that part of me in the last 4 years before I actually joined the insurance industry in 2016. I was there for about 2.5 years when I left in the middle of 2018, and during that course of time, I managed to get the prestigious $1 million roundtable award as well. And over my last full year with the company, I actually managed to amass a total of over 400 clients. That's something I'm very proud of. From the third quarter of 2019, I actually joined the real estate industry, and today I also received multiple awards from the company, which is something that I'm also very proud of. But that would not have been possible at all if I have not overcame my fear from 4 years ago. So in this video, I will share with you about how I did that. Alright, so the first thing I want to share with you a little bit is about the fear of rejection. So what is the fear of rejection? When a lot of people that actually come into this industry, they base their gratification on whether they are able to secure the deal. So if the client accepts your offer, does a deal with you, you will feel happy, right? But if he rejects you, then you will actually feel down, you will feel satisfied, you feel unhappy. So what I will share with you guys, right, is that as a real estate agent or even an insurance agent, right, you have to be the prime mover of your life. Meaning that as long as you put in your best, you help your client with your heart with utmost sincerity, you should not base your happiness or your gratification from the client reaction. So similarly, like for this YouTube video, right? So at this point of time, I'm doing my very best to be able to value that to you guys. So even at the end of the day, I don't get the results I want, whether I don't get the amount of views or the number of shares, it does not affect me, right? So at the end of the day, it's just doing my best for you guys out there. So similarly, when meeting your clients, what you have to do is to ensure that before you meet them, you are able to be prepared to give the utmost value. And from rejection, right, it's also a good thing because rejection eliminates the weaker man. So what do I mean by that? If being an insurance agent is so easy, right, and being a real estate agent is so simple, I believe that there will be many more people that want to join this industry, right? So this industry will not be as lucrative already. You should not actually base your gratification or your sense of worth by the client reaction, but what you should be based on, right, is the preparation you do in your work. And you should be ensuring that every time you meet a client, you are always the best prepared. And as long as you serve the client with your utmost sincerity, you'll be able to ensure that at the end of the day, whether your client rejects you or not, it does not matter. So remember, you are the kind of person that controls your own success. So don't let anybody outside of yourself have that kind of power over you. Alright, so the second fear I want to talk about is actually the fear of social stigma. Right, so why do people actually have the fear of social stigma? Let me share with you a little bit of my story. Okay, before I actually became an insurance agent in 2016, I had a very big fear of social stigma. And when I think back about why, I found out the cause. Okay, so back then before I joined the insurance industry, right, I'm the kind of person who was very rude and very blunt to all people who was doing sales towards me. Okay, I still remember, right, I actually met an insurance agent once, And the insurance agent actually traveled all the way to meet me at the very far end of the island. So when I met him already, then I eventually didn't buy from him. So he started to follow up with me, right? He sent me like text every week. Every other week he would drop me like, hey, hi, how are you? So I was getting very, very irritated. So one fine day, I just picked up the phone. I just called him and I scolded him for like the next 10 minutes. Hey, don't ever call me again. When I want to join as an insurance agent myself, I had a very big fear that I will actually be treated the same by my clients. So why did I actually think that, right? Because back then I actually placed a certain judgment on the insurance agent then. So for you viewers out there, right, you have to know that judgment is a double-edged sword. Whenever you judge somebody, right, you will also get the fear in return. One of the most important things that I learned in my self-employed career, right, is to look at things more openly, be kinder to people, be more generous on people, and don't always judge a book by its cover. So when you have that kind of mindset, right, you will find that you are able to embrace the fear of social stigma better. Alright, so the second reason why people actually have the fear of social stigma is that we do not believe that insurance agents and real estate agents have value. Right, so what I suggest is that before you actually become an insurance agent or real estate agent, go and thoroughly research on what each job entails. Believe that you are able to do well, be able to evaluate your clients before you join either one of them. If you use money as a sole motivation to why you want to join either of these careers, you'll find yourself trying to have an agenda or trying to rip off your friends and family members. And when you do that, right, you will of course be fearing how people actually look at you, right? So you can see like doctors and lawyers, they are all consultants as well. But why do they not have social stigma? Because the society in general already knows that their profession actually contributes value. And similar to a real estate agent and insurance agent, you also contribute value. So why are you having the fear of social stigma? The only misconception is that you think that you are unable to contribute value. That's why you fear how other people judge you. So I just shared a story with you guys. So when I was doing well in the insurance in the mid of 2016-2017, I started to identify myself with the material stuff that I had. So naturally I became a more confident person, but when I actually lose my job in 2018, I went into a very dark place. And that's not something that you want. You have to firmly believe that being an insurance agent or a real estate agent, you are able to contribute immensely to your clients, your friends, and family. So most importantly, believe that you are able to contribute value to your friends, your family, and even your clients. And that is very important. So to conclude what I shared with you guys earlier, so before the industry, I believe that many of you will be feeling a lot of fear, right? For me, actually the fear of rejection and also the fear of social stigma. Alright, so how to actually overcome your fear of rejection is that don't take gratification of you being able to close a deal. Take gratification of you being able to value add your clients. Remember that you are the prime mover of your life. You control your own success and do not actually let anybody tell you otherwise. And of course, to prevent the fear of social stigma, you first have to actually believe that your job as an insurance agent or a real estate agent is able to contribute value. And you're able to actually give value to your clients, your family, and your friends. Alright, so we actually come to the end of the video. So if you do like content, remember hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. Alright, if you do have any questions at all, you can DM me on Instagram. So you can find the Instagram link below. And if not, I'll actually see you guys on the next video next week. Alright, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.